Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It's about 9:30 on, what day are we on? Wednesday. My vlogs are very out of sync. No, not out of sync, that's not the word I'm looking for. I'm very behind on them, so you'll see that usually I run a day behind, and now I'm probably several days behind, but that's because I've been throwing in the odd Emma Cam video, and I've also got chat videos, cam chat videos, which we're doing, as well as my daily vlogs, and I've been away, so yes, I'm getting quite behind on myself. Anyway, kids have gone to school. It was relatively pain-free. Ozzy is quite school resistant, as in preschool. He goes to preschool. He's quite school resistant, and today was much better. So I'm chalking that up as a win. But while I have been on the school run, this has happened. I left Emma to her own devices. I did the school run and came back to...
Me do what I do best in causing more chaos before it gets better. There is a logic.
I'm sure there is.
I feel like you're starting to slowly understand how my head works on a...
This is a perfect example of actually the inside of Emma's head. This is just... There's probably boxes containing very important things, but they're also mixed up amongst the everyday necessities. So this is like a, what's the word? A thing for your brain. What's the word I'm looking for when you have like a physical... No, you're not understanding me.
A physical representation?
Yeah, what's that called? Yeah, what's that called?
I don't know.
A physical representation. There we go. So this is what it is. And she probably leaves cupboard doors open in her brain of half done things. Yeah, is that right?
Well, when it is, I start doing things, yeah, and then my brain goes, and then I start doing something else, and then I forget what I had been doing. Do it, then remember, so you go back to trying to finish it.
Trying to do like 3 different jobs at the same time and not achieving any of them.
Yeah.
That's me, that is.
I know. It is. But I just can't, even the meds don't help with this bit.
No, they don't.
I'm still doing it.
Yeah. Let's get this sorted so we can go and do the next thing that we need to do, yes?
Absolutely. We've got quite a few things to achieve today, haven't we?
We have.
I'm not sure. We've got to go to... We're trying to meet an odd man. Well, I don't know if he's odd. I'm assuming he's odd, but I'm going to go and buy a piece of equipment which could make some quite interesting filming for Pip.
And you're meeting an odd man to get this. You're not making this sound any better.
In a car park. And so I'm taking Pip with me.
Very wise. I don't want you meeting odd men in car parks.
No, but we are going to the farm shop as well, so if you scream loud enough...
Someone will come running.
I'm sure it's fun.
It'll all be fine, right?
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
I don't know.
Wookies! Oh, it's so windy up the top. This one looks quite nice. Yeah, that's right. It's only got a little nice little. Oh, juice is coming out the box.
So that one's Farrell.
Farrell.
And the little one's Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell. I've walked Tinkerbell.
Yeah, with them babies.
Mm.
One of those is going to have opinions. And they're also...
Okay. We are returning some bits we do not need. I think my lens is dirty. And getting some more bits that we do need, is that? You have a shopping list? Oh look, she's getting a trolley. That's got to be business. We are looking at silage netting because we think this might do what we need to do for protecting the birds against the bird flu. For the bird flu pandemic that is going on. We need to cover the tops of the pens that we've built. I think this might be the real version of the little thing I created where, you know, you can feed many cows in one go that are babies. I will include the picture again for those of you that missed it the first time, but apparently this is what you need to use. Not worked out, it's food time.
This is not me trying to get over and not going very well. Hang on. Oh my god, I'm stuck on top of the fence. I am in a predicament. Pip, I'm in this like predicament. Yeah. I was going to come and film a close-up, but I can't film you doing that and put the phone down to then turn around. And I was like...
Emma's wedged. With style.
Climax now, because you've done it. They are fastening up nicely.
They are, aren't they? Look at you muddy lot. You've been rolling in the mud. Just going to do a bird recce because we can only see 4 ducks. So one of them might have escaped. We've also got the problem of avian flu, which we are dealing with. We're going to have to net all of this week. So we've just gone and bought that netting. I can only see 4 ducks. Where's McGonagall? Not anywhere obvious. I'm sure I would have seen McGonagall if she was walking around out here somewhere. Hello, you two. Can you tell us where the missing duck is? It's not so easy trying to net in an area when you've got these guys trying to keep out of your way and land on the netting that you're trying to put over the top of them. We have definitely lost McGonagall somewhere. It's entirely possible that she has got away and she's flown over there. We had noticed these guys were starting to fly a bit more, and so therefore there was the risk that they may try and escape, and obviously that has happened. But the law is now that we have to completely cover everything because of the avian flu outbreak here in the UK. And this stuff, I have to say, I'm really impressed with. This is baling cover, so it's like a cover for putting over bales. Really impressed with it. Sorry, these guys are not so impressed with it. Not so helpful, actually. Honk. But thanks for trying to help. Yeah. Well, you see, there we are. You've got the idea. Anyway, I'm going to get this up as quick as I can because they're getting quite stressed. I smell of duck water and goose water because it's been dipped in the things. Right, cable ties, where do I put those? Right. Okay. Oh, bless them, they are hiding well out of the way from all this nonsense. I do need to get in that corner though, and I don't want to scare them too much, but they're being very tolerant of me. Oh my God, I've just had a moment. So I've come out into the paddock to pull the netting over this side. This is like where the electric fencing is and everything. I'm pulling it all the way over this side so birds don't get in through the netting that you're currently propped up against. And I made sure Tweed didn't get in with the goats. But flipping Yogi decided to barge the gate as I was dealing with Tweed and just bashed it out of my arms and got its way through and started chasing the goats. I thought we were going to have at least one dead goat on our hands, and I was like screaming at him. And Emma and I were only having this conversation literally on our way back from town earlier about how bad he is with sheep and what have you. And yeah, he did catch one of them, but there's no blood and the goat's walking around, and actually they came over to me to see what was going on just now. I went up to the food van rocked up, the bakery van, so I went and got myself whatever he had to calm my nerves, and a double leg back going on there. So that should stop anything coming in from this side. So we've covered up all the netting, so we shouldn't be getting any birds coming through this side. Righty ho. So that goes down to the tree like that, and I need to fix that onto that bit over there and put an extra bit over, and I'm going to wrap it round the tree as well, because those birds do go up into the tree, but ideally we don't want them in the tree because that makes things very difficult. So I'm going to wrap this around the tree. I'm quite pleased. It's like a huge great big saggy net, but I think it's going to do the job, and we've got plenty left for any repairs if we have any storms. I do need to do this bit, but I'm going to require Emma's help because I think we're going to have to cut this bush down a lot to be able to attach it. It's the only way I think we can do it. So that's going to be a tomorrow afternoon job, I think, when Emma's here to help me. It's such a shame about McGonagall. I'm hoping that she made it over to the pond, which is over there. But part of me actually thinks it's a higher likelihood that she got out there and wandered off, and a fox probably got her. But, you know, stranger things have happened. If she comes back later on, we'll know who she is because she'll have a little tag on her leg. Yeah. These guys are all staying very close together. I think I've distressed them quite a bit with my faffing around today. Poor things. Oh my goodness, the wind's really picking up. I've made a start trying to get this round the tree. That'll also keep these guys in here. I want to take it down the back so that the birds can't come in round the back, and then I need to bring this all over the top and then down to here. We'll have to duck to get in. We're getting there. We found a big false widow, haven't we? Look, big fat false widow, that one. Look at that, Ozzy.
Don't go away, spider.
What do you think, Ozzy?
Spider, go away.
You want the spider to go away?
Yeah.
Just going to go down and feed the cows their second meal. This guy's just keeping an eye on Ozzy for me while I go do that. Then I think I need a cup of tea. I put the oven on for the kids' dinner. Hello, goatees. Oh, they're coming to greet me every time. Every time now. Yes. Suddenly become a very manic afternoon. Oh my goodness, I actually feel like I've hit another level of manic. So, cows are fed. Done as much as I can do with the birds for today. It's now dark. Doing dinner for the kids. I think we have corn on the cob, fish fingers, roast potatoes. I'm now hoovering, and I've got to empty the hoover bag because it's not picking up, and then I was like, why is it not picking up? I worked it out. I'm trying to make myself a cup of tea and trying to keep Ozzy awake because he's now getting tired. He's been so good, bless him. He's just let me get on with what I've needed to get on. I'm so pleased with him. He has just asked me to play hide and seek with him, which we did last night, and I said, I can't, I've got to get your dinner on. But I promised him a game of hide and seek tomorrow. He's been so patient with me this afternoon. I've literally just let the dogs in, okay, like literally half an hour ago, okay. They've been out for ages. Betty decides to wee just on the floor looking at me because I wouldn't let her upstairs. Have you seen the size of a Great Dane wee? That's like bigger than a human wee, that is. And everyone has been fed. Brendan, what is this new style you're going for?
Hillbilly look.
Hillbilly look.
I ain't got working on the farm.
That's me.
Yeehaw!
When
Gotta take old redneck Billy down to go drink moonshine.
was the last time you had that cup?
That's a very good question.
When you left.
No, he has come back for one since then.
Has he?
Yeah, he has.
Ah.
Yeah.
Both of you to assume I remember dates.
That's quite some hair you've got going on. Look, she can even put a clip in it. Look at that.
It's me, a handsome chappy.
Yeah, my handsome boy with less fluff on his head. Less fluffy. This is the next day me because yet again I forgot to finish my vlog. I think the problem is what's happening is I'm just filming things as it's happening. And I will be honest with you, yesterday was a 25,000 step day, which is quite high for me. It's usually about a 20 on a work day. And I did 18 minutes of intense activity. Most of that was in the last 4 hours. So, as you can imagine, I came back exhausted, and then look, I had my hair redone. It's all been blonded. So yeah, by the time I actually sat down, ended up at housework, it had gone 9 o'clock. But I think what's happening, I digressed. I think what's happening is because I'm so far behind on my vlogs, as in I'm so behind on the editing for the next day. I mean, you've got vlogs coming every day, but you know, I'm a few days behind myself, is that I'm actually forgetting to finish the vlog, because I'm literally just film. I get to the evening, I start to edit, and I'm forgetting to do the goodbye bit. So here it is. Thank you very much for watching, you lovely lot. And I will see you all tomorrow. Or in reality, I will see you all very shortly, because I'll be starting today's vlog, and today's vlog is Thursday.